Yeah, baby. Yes. Hey, listen, guys, we are continuing on with the ambition series, right here out of the little book of big quotes. And today is Transformation Tuesday. And the title that you see up in the caption, it says the power of discipline and motivation. And your transformation starts right here, right now, guys. So my question to you today is this. Ever wonder what separates those who achieve greatness from those who don't? Just curious. I mean, it's not talent or luck. It's the daily habit of discipline and motivations. And so today, guys, on Transformation Tuesday, we're going to dive into the secret formula for your transformation. And it's a little bit of what I'm going through, a little bit of anybody that's amassed any kind of great success had to go through. It's a process, guys. Hey, listen, thank you for joining me today on Transformation Tuesday here on the Childlike Faith Podcast in the Fun Life community. And so if you like what you're seeing, if you like what you're hearing, hey, share with your friends, share with your family, your coworkers, anybody and everybody that you guys would feel that they would benefit from something like this, guys. And as always, for sure, you guys can always connect right here at funlifecoaching.com to book your one-on-one coaching session, strategy session, and see if that makes sense for you guys. Again, they're back up to normal price. It's only $150, but you will walk away with an actionable, specific how to basically get from where you are to where you want to get to. And even if I can't personally help you, chances are the circle of people that I've amassed, I will be able to connect you with somebody who can. And as always, JohnnyJuan.com, not the Cholula, the JohnnyJuan.com. You guys are always able to connect with us on there. And thank you so much for joining us live. Thank you so much for joining us on the replay. Thank you guys for watching us on the YouTube channel. Thank you for showing up and listening to us on the Spotify podcast. There's all kinds of things that we're able to do for you guys. And so today we're going to continue on with the ambition series and look at the discipline that it's going to take to get you to where it is that you want to go. Yesterday, I was texting with Tom Ziglar, and man, I'm going to share with you that here in just a little bit, but it was amazing the conversation we had on our coaching session yesterday with the Choose to Win coaches. And so think about it. The mindset is really the key to this whole thing, right? And so the quote from Zig Ziglar is this, and if you do not have this, guys, again, my gift to you in the comments section, it shows you how to download your own, or you can message me and I'll send it straight to you. I've got one more physical copy here in the office if you want to come by and pick it up. But in here, the quote says, the most practical, beautiful, workable philosophy in the world will not work if you don't. It just won't. And so in the same way, right, James 2:17 says, in the same way, faith by itself is not accompanied by action, is dead, right? Faith without works, muerto, gone, see ya. Nothing good comes out of it. And so the first section in the little book of big quotes is ambition. And so that is why this series is titled the Ambition Series. And so your thought on this one is going to be this. No matter how great your plans or ideas are, they won't work, guys, unless you're willing to take action, right? We often, and who's guilty? How many times have we overestimated what we can accomplish by thinking and underestimate what we can achieve by actually doing? Have you ever wondered that? Yeah. So listen, seriously, you guys know, you followed me long enough. I'm not as tall as I should be. So I end up weighing a little bit more than I should. That's a nice way of putting it, right? And so we often have overestimated what we can do in a short period of time, but we have grossly underestimated what we can do over an extended period of time. And it starts by just doing, right? We talked about this yesterday. It's the start that stops most people, guys. And so success is built on action. And so consistent, purposeful, and focused action. And so are you ready? Are you ready to make your philosophy work by putting in the effort every single day? Guys, do you realize that I am 3 episodes away, counting this one, tomorrow and Thursday, will be my 200th documented episode? Is that crazy? Consistent action, day in and day out, showing up every single day. And that's really just one of the keys to life. You just got to show up. I would love for you guys to see this, the comments and the conversations taking place online away from social media. I'm only on here for 10, 15 minutes, but this thing replays day in and day out. I get comments, I get DMs, I get texts, I get calls, and it's amazing the traction that we're getting. And so what are you looking to do? What do you want out of life? What actions have you been putting off that could bring you closer to your goals, right? It's one thing to have a goal. It's another thing to have a dream. And it's another thing to find your purpose. But they all go hand in hand. Goals, dreams, purpose, right? It all kind of goes together. So what if today, right now, this very moment, as soon as this podcast is over, what if today was the day that you stopped waiting and started doing? I can't make this up, guys. I cannot. I want you to be more, to do more, and have more in this playground that we call life, because that's what the Fun Life community is all about for all you cool kids that are just joining us, right? A little bit more consistent action, the email list that goes out. The whole Fun Life community is based off of this guy right here, legendary speaker, trainer, motivator, right? He said that you can have everything in life if you're just willing to help enough other people get what they want. You can have everything in life you want if you help enough other people get what it is they want. And so the Fun Life community is an environment, a playground, if you will, where you can activate, and for some of you older kids, reactivate that childlike faith that is inside of you to go and live out your childhood dreams in this playground that we call life. And so again, what actions are you putting off that have been keeping you from getting to where it is that you want to get to? And what is it that you need to start doing? Absolutely. Yeah, that's right, Mr. Lawrence. Yep. The fruit of our labor. So what are you willing to do today? What are you willing to put out into the ether, out into the universe today, right? Because here's another quote. Ready? Motivation is the fuel necessary to keep the human engine running. Guys, that's still just the first page. What motivation is the fuel necessary to keep the human engine running, right? Let's go to Philippians 3:14, right? Say, I press. This is Paul talking, right? I press toward the mark, toward the goal to win the prize for which is, guys, that's the high calling, right? The translation I'm reading says that has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus. So what is it for you guys? And so just like your vehicles, right, needs fuel, and for some of you crazy people, electricity, you're still my kind of people. I love you. But just like your car needs fuel to move, you need motivation to keep you going, especially when the road gets tough, guys. Motivation gives you the energy to overcome those obstacles, to maintain your focus, that clarity, and push you through when others quit. You know, part of success is just holding on when other people have decided to let go. When other people have decided, you know what, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth me having to go on and do this. And so my question to you is, what fueled you? What fills you up? Is it your family, your dreams, your goals, or a desire to fulfill your potential? We talked about that the other day. There's so much potential inside of you, right? The potential of that seed. Go to last week's series. It's about the acorn principle, the week before that. And so I want you to find your fuel. I want you to find what it is that gives you that spark that lights you up inside. And I promise you, I guarantee you, you will never, ever run out of drive. You will never. If anything else, you'll probably put it into overdrive, right? That little button on the side of the... Well, they don't even have those anymore. Do they? Do they? Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm getting excited. I need to wrap this thing up. So what's the one thing? What is it for you that ignites your passion, that flips your switch, and that keeps you going when things get hard? I mean, and how can you tap into that source of motivation every single day? That's what I'm talking about, guys. And so when we talk about the motivation, you also have to look at the methodology, but you've got to get them in that succinct order, right? Mindset, motivation, and then the methodology, because this is probably one of my favorite quotes from Mr. Ziglar. He says, discipline yourself, right, to do the things that you need to do when you need to do them, and the time will come that you'll be able to do what you want to do when you want to do it, guys. And that's what I'm talking about, right? Hebrews 12:1 says, no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful, right? Later on, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace. How many want a little bit of peace in their life? Yeah. For those who have been trained by it, for those, guys, I'm telling you, the stuff lines up with the word. Mr. Ziglar always put everything he taught and spoke about through three filters: physiological, psychological, and theological, guys. And so the mindset or the methodology thought behind this one quote and behind that scripture is this: discipline is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. And it's about doing the hard things that now you need to do so that you can enjoy the freedom and the rewards later, right? I'm enjoying the benefits of getting up early and doing my one-on-one, my two chairs, as Bob Bodine has taught us and wrote the whole book on the two chairs. Doing the walking, doing the little small baby steps. I was talking to Christian, one of the cool kids in our inner circle club, and he was talking about those baby steps, just getting started, right? And so it's those small, consistent actions over time that build that massive success. And so the day will come when you can live life on your own terms, but only if you discipline yourself right here, right now. And so are you willing? Are you willing, if you're watching this on the replay, if you're watching this now live, are you willing to do what's necessary to live the life that you truly want? I mean, what's the one thing that you can commit to doing today that your future self will thank you for? I mean, are you willing to put that in the comment section? I mean, what is it for you, right? And so what is that? And so how will today's discipline lead to tomorrow's freedom? Is this too deep for people? One of my viewers says, "Hey, Johnny One, you're giving away way too much valuable content information. I give it away. If you like the free version, right? Wait till you get the paid version of this, baby." So let's look at the journey perspective as we wrap this thing up. I've got about 3 more minutes and I'm done, right? So Mr. Ziglar said this: when you become what you become by reaching your destination is not nearly as important as what you will become. What you become by reaching your destination is not nearly as important as what you will become by reaching your destination. And so it's one of those things that it's not about the destination, right? Success is a journey, not a destination, but what you will become in the process. You'll never be the same. And so I want you to think about this, right? James 1, 2, and 3. This is one of my coach's favorite scriptures. A little weird, but that's his thing, right? It says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials as many, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." Guys, what is that for you, right? So the real value in success, and again, we're just reading that is just page 1. That is page 1, guys. If you can see right there, right? Page 1, ambition. Maybe not. I need to get a better camera, but listen, seriously, the real value of success isn't in the final destination. It's who you become along the way. Right? Kind of like the Mario Brothers, right? You're picking up flowers, you're picking up the fire bombs, you're getting bigger inside. There's things that you have to do along the way. Did I just age myself? So it's what you become along the way, right? It's those challenges, those setbacks, those failures, those things that help you grow in experience, that shape you into a stronger, wiser version of yourself, right? We were talking about this with another person Sunday, about failures. Guys, it's all part of the plan. And so are you embracing, as I wrap this thing up, are you embracing the journey and growing from every step that you take, guys? I mean, how are the challenges that you face today shaping you into the person that you need to become? And what would you change? What would change if you focused less on the destination and more on who you are becoming, guys? I mean, seriously, that's a big thing. And so my challenge to you guys today, if you're ready to put your philosophy into action, or if you need help developing your philosophy and to fuel your motivation and discipline yourself for success, we need to visit. We need to set up. Go to funlifecoaching.com. set up your one-on-one. Some of you guys have already done that. I can't wait to get together with some of you guys. And so one of those things that's happening, that's going on, is that I want you to put what is that? Let's go a full battery, a green battery, for what fuels you, for what lights your switch up, or put a lightning bolt or maybe a fire emoji in the comment section, guys, and we'll reach out to you guys and give you this little book of big quotes that you can go through and pick out your favorite quotes from Mr. Zig Ziglar. So if you're looking for that one-on-one coaching, great, give me a call. If not, that's okay. Just keep subscribing to the free version of this, and we're gonna help you, right, to stay motivated, to stay disciplined, to be able to go out and become the better version of yourself. Because I really am here, your guide by your side, to help walk you and help you to live that life that you truly want. Guys, thank you so much for joining us again. Remember, in the comment section, I'm going to put the event coming up on September 17th from 6 to 8 in Hallsville, Texas, about the real estate experience taking place at Walker's Mill Vineyard and Winery. It's going to be the Choose to Win in-person experience for real estate professionals. And if you have a small business, or if you lead the team people, this is for you as well. So come on out, hang out with us for a little bit. Love you. Thank you. We will see you guys there. Adios.